BZ and that Rainbow 24 car trying to get up there and steal this stage from Car Freak. Can't do it. Off of the final corner. Car Freak is going to win stage 1 at Northern Isle. Give the competition caution. They're ending the stage early per the words of NASCAR. And Car Freak is going to win stage 2 under caution. What's up, guys? Formal Guy 01 here, and welcome to the Northern 200 at Northern Isle NASCAR Racing League Cup Series. And this is a very special race for this league. These cars are currently parked up at the start-finish line, giving a tribute to their fans, and we're going to take you through every car that is racing in tonight's race. Got a very special 14 car sponsoring Blue Def, very classic look on that car. KC in the 42 right here. That car is actually a nod off of his first car that he's actually driven in real life. Very special for him being able to run that paint scheme. Back there in the 48, you can see it right there. We got a nod to Darrell Waltrip running that 48 Gatorade car. Obviously, the 43 is a Richard Petty nod right there. See the drivers moving around there waiting for the okay to go. The 9 car back there is Alan Kowicki. Very cool scheme on there. And the 2 bombshell cars for this race, the Rainbow Warrior 24 car and the Intimidator's original black number 3 car. Gonna see a lot of great racing tonight at this racetrack as it's gonna transition into the nighttime. Car Freak's gonna start on pole. And as you just saw, Car Freak has won both stages 1 and 2. We're showing you this footage from the beginning for our intro here. And yeah, let's get to racing. We are about to begin stage 3. We hope you enjoyed seeing all those classic race cars. Now we get to see them all race. Imagine that. These cars are getting ready to restart. Looks like they're going to do one more lap around, and they have this last stage split up in a very interesting way. So they're going to be running these laps, and then they're going to be doing a 17-lap stage at the very end of it. It's not a 4th stage, but that's how they've split it up for this race. Getting ready to go green here for the final stage. You see that Rainbow Warrior car on the front row. The crowd is loving the sight of that. Coming down to the start-finish line. Green flag is out. And look at that push for the 24 on the outside. Car Freak gets a great run up on the outside. Looks like he's going to hold the lead. Here comes the 48 on the inside. Side by side. 3 wide for the lead. Both of those Hendrick cars not afraid to go up there and challenge for the lead. Car Freak gets a great run on the outside. He's going to hold it for now. We look at that Rainbow Warrior Jeff Gordon car back there. That thing is great looking under these lights. See that Retro 9 car trying to push his teammate up there to battle for the lead. And he's going to do it. BZ, both of them pass Car Freak for the lead. Great move. Car Freak falls in right behind him. We love these camera shots right here because they truly show how nice this racetrack is. A line of 3 cars for the lead with the 48 not too far behind them. Almost everybody has led at this track tonight, running great cars. Everybody finds humor in the fact that the first race here this season was the Ugly Sweater race, where they raced some of the ugliest cars that have ever been raced in NASCAR and some of the ugliest concept cars. And now they come back to this racetrack, and now they run the most iconic cars to ever run in the sport. Very funny and cool how they do that. Car Freak has fallen back to 4th place as another Hendrick car passes him. They are side by side back there for 3rd place. Car Freak's going to get the run off of the outside. Looks like he's going to prevail and take it. Another driver up in the mix. Here comes KC in that 42 car battling for 3rd. KC again is trying to get his 2nd legit win. KC's trying to get his 1st legit win in this series. See Car Freak up to 3rd, and KC's pushing him up there. Now we got a 4-car pack for the lead. Can anybody get up there and challenge Flutter? Car Freak moves up to 2nd. Let's see if he can get up there. So to our knowledge, Car Freak got his 6th stage win in a row, winning stages 1 and 2. And if he wins this race, he will get 3 sweeps in a row. Most people just want to win a race or two. No, this guy wants to win almost everything that he can. He's had a couple races this season where he hasn't been the best car on track, but he has won. He has been a good race tonight, so if he thinks he can win a race, he's definitely going to challenge for that win. Had really bad corner exit coming off of that turn that time. BZ's going to close the gap a little bit. BZ gets into the wall, almost wrecking his 24 car. We know that Flutter, last time they were at this racetrack, he just did not have a good race. He ran mid-pack most of the day, and in the end of the race, he ended up getting parked because of a late caution. Running a good race here as he's holding back the points leader behind him. A lot of stuff to consider when you're in these race cars trying to go out there and win races. Car Freak is closing that gap. Here he comes. He wants to get up there and retake the lead. Car Freak got pole for this race after he did not run good here last time we were here. That car is set up differently, completely new setup. Really aggressive trying to get the apex line going through this turn. You see BZ, he is closing the gap to Car Freak. Everybody is so competitive on these short tracks, especially the ovals. And that's what makes this style of racing so fun to do and watch. Oh, BZ gets into Car Freak. Car Freak goes around in the back straightaway. He's going to get right back up to speed. I do believe they are going to throw a caution for that. Caution is out on the racetrack. Cars are getting formed up on the back straightaway here, coming around for the restart. A lot of pit stops happen during that caution. Sobek takes over the lead. KC goes up to second place. And look at the back 3 cars. 2 7-time champion winner cars, and then one of the most iconic cars to ever hit a NASCAR track, that rainbow car. 3 wide for the lead going on to the restart. Car Freak gets in behind KC. Sobek's going to go way to the inside trying to block his teammate. Can't do it. Hard contact into the wall for the 3 car back there. These 2 drivers were your front row for the qualifying. To see what happens. Dangerous spot to be in back here as Flutter's going to go around coming to the start-finish line. They are still going guns blazing. No caution yet. Flutter hit the wall hard right there, but they didn't throw it. Another car's around. Lone went way to the inside under the apron in the front straightaway, but he's going to get off okay. No caution. Not sure if Car Freak's just trying to stay behind KC and maybe just stay with him for the race, or if he's just waiting for that opportunity to pass him. Either way, these cars are running great tonight. And this is the first actual night race of this season coming at this racetrack. Look at that run that KC just got, trying to really exploit the apex of that turn. Get into the wall a little bit there with KC, and Car Freak's going to take a little bit of a bigger lead. First race this season for Car Freak, running with Blue Def coming on board. Must be nice being on the hood of a race car that has 8 wins so far this season, looking to get more wins. And the playoffs are very fast approaching. They are coming faster and faster every day. These drivers are getting very nervous, having to prepare for that. Only a few more races left to try to lock yourself into the playoffs. You got this guy who's just been a crazy standout, winning so many races this season and definitely locking himself in. You got the defending series champion in the 24 car. He's trying to get himself locked in with wins. These race cars look so fantastic under these lights, especially knowing the history with each number. See, BZ got into Sobek a little there. A lot of smoke coming off of that 48 car. The field is really spread out. See back here, that legendary 3 car is up in 3rd. He's running a really good race right now. Richard Childress is trying to get one of his cars into the playoffs, but it's been a very rough season for his team. Seeing that very iconic black 3 car on the track again almost gives you chills seeing it taking laps here. Looks very nice with this season's contingency package. See here, Lone is trying to close the gap on BZ again, but he just can't get up there. Every time he closes, BZ pulls. We look up at the lead. Car Freak has begun to stabilize that lead over the 42. This is a really nice green flag run. We haven't seen a run like this in this league in quite some time. And the one thing that I personally like about these throwback cars is the cars that have different fonts for their numbers. The 14 is a great example because the actual 14s that are on that car is not in the correct font that Stewart-Haas runs. But that's just a great feature they add to these throwback cars to make sure it has that pop on the racetrack. Even KC's car, we saw that font used for the 42 in a classic race. And now he's brought it back to life on that car. Has a lot of Ganassi sponsors on that car, including Credit One on the hood. It's kind of odd, but we might have some green flag pit stops starting to cycle through here soon. Also going to remind you one more time that these videos will be shortened considerably so we can get you more videos out, because the shorter that they are, the easier they are to publish. Still going to bring you the same great quality content with these races and updates. Just going to be a little shorter. Really surprising the fall off of tires at this racetrack, because all of the drivers have reported that even in a long green flag run in practice, they hardly lost any grip with the tires starting to wear, and that just makes every driver feel confident about this racetrack. Pit cycles are really going to be fun to watch, because if a leader has to pit to get tires, you might see somebody in the back not pit. They could have worn tires and still compete for the lead on the restart. See, Car Freak has about a quarter racetrack lead right now over the 42. Then we will be back after a short word from Leonard Skinnard. And that was a quick word from Leonard Skinnard. The car's getting formed up here. We are starting that 17-lap stage that I mentioned earlier. Big shake-up for the field here as Sobek and Flutter on the front row. Car Freak is in last due to a late pit stop. Coming around to the green flag, 17 to go in this race. BZ's way to the inside, bouncing all around, almost 4 wide coming through turn 1, 43's into the wall. 2, 3, 4 cars spinning. Caution is going to come out very quickly in this stage. Car Freak moves up to second, BZ holds third. Everybody else, good luck. Cars are set back up, coming down to the start-finish line. Green flag is back out after a terrible wreck going through turn 1. They're up into the wall again. 3 cars into the wall, falling off the pace. 3 wide going for the lead. Almost 4 wide going through the last turn. 9 to the wall. 14's in the wall. Everybody gets off okay for now. BZ and KC really banging doors hard. BZ is going to fall off the pace and go back to 5th place. Car Freak trying to challenge KC. Gets into his quarter panel a little bit going through turn 2. The laps are going to wind down really quickly here. KC is around. Car Freak's around. Car Freak just saved it going into turn 2, but that will bring out a caution. We're going to show you a replay of what just happened between Car Freak and KC, looking on from the roof view of the 24 car. See, they're racing fine. Car Freak and KC are side by side this entire time, racing for second place. Car Freak gets into KC, into the wall. Car Freak goes sideways to the right and to the left, drifting it almost halfway through that turn and saves the race car. Incredible driving by that Stewart Haas driver. Cars are getting set up, coming to the restart. Front row is the 48 and the 43. Then you got Car Freak and Flutter in the second row. Green flag is back out. 6 laps to go. See, Car Freak followed Sobek on the inside. He's going to get a great run, running with him for the lead. Sobek running that Darrell Waltrip car. Right now, in front of Car Freak is a Darrell Waltrip car, and behind him is a Jeff Gordon car. Must be a great feeling for him seeing those. BZ is the defending winner at this racetrack. Can he get up there and sweep this racetrack for the season? Laps are going to wind down really quickly here, coming to the finish. Car Freak's on the inside of Sobek, trying to get the lead. Here comes BZ, 3 wide for the lead in the final stage. Oh, Car Freak gets into BZ, slows his momentum down a lot. He falls back to 4th. Here comes Car Freak on the inside of Sobek. Can he complete the pass? Off into turn 3, coming to the 2 laps to go. Car Freak gets into Sobek. He takes over the lead. Car Freak is 1.5 laps away from getting 3 sweeps. Can Sobek close that gap? Coming around to the start-finish line. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Sobek is not going to close the gap. The triple, the hat trick, the turkey, whatever you want to call it. 3 sweeps in a row for the driver of the 14 car. As we just saw Car Freak get his 3rd sweep in a row, this driver is going to go places very fast in this league. So this has been the Northern 200 NASCAR Racing League Cup Series at Northern Isle. We want to thank all of you that watch these videos, and we look forward to making more videos in the future. We also have some bonus test stages never before seen. So we can't wait to keep cranking out great content for you guys, and we will see you at the next race at Alsace.